Alcla de Henares. On the other side, those hills are called the Sierra something. I'll have to double check the name of those. My wife knows all of that stuff, even the names of some of the particular features. There's one that if you look at it just with a little bit of imagination, it looks like a sleeping lady. At least the bumps do. It's been a great ride today. Just cruising around the park and avoiding the majority of road traffic. Seen a couple other bicycles, a number of hikers. It's a great place for a walk, or to bring your dog. This afternoon is going to test the Insta360 Ace Pro's light and dark contrasts, because it gets light and dark very quickly. First you're behind a hill in the shadow, and then into the sun. The one thing this camera does, and it's inherent to all of this model, all the Ace Pro series, the Ace Pro and the Ace Pro 2. When you're looking directly into the sun, you might get some streaks. And that has nothing to do with a dirty lens or bad optics. It has great optics. What it has to do with, there's a lens cover over, or a protective lens cover over the optical lens. And what happens is light gets in there and bounces. So it goes in, just imagine a little light box. Light goes in and it bounces back out, and then bounces back towards the lens again, and you get the streak. I think that could be resolved with a filter. Something like a UV haze or a neutral density. But a neutral density cuts out light. A UV haze will just enrich the picture a little bit without chopping out much light. Hardly enough to matter. I found some that require the unscrewing of the factory lens cover, and I've also found them that pop on. And I think the way to do it is one that pops on. Insta360 does not recommend taking off or unscrewing the waterproof lens cover. I think that voids the warranty. Now in this case, what I've done is I've added a protective cover on all the surfaces. It's a little kit, has these little glass plates. You might have one for your cell phone, and they just kind of stick on. And I think that adds a bit of protection, because it'll crack first. And there's two of everything in the kit. Also, it protects the plastic touchscreen, which gets touched a lot. So I think it's a good kit. I think it was like $15 or something. Cheap. But I am going to get a lens kit, a filter kit. The one that I'm looking at has a polarizer, a couple neutral densities, and a UV haze filter. Just the ticket. Well, I have to get on this road, and before I do that, I want to pop on the headlamp. Gotta go.